Welcome to today's video lecture, lesson number 3, force and pressure. Today we are going to see the numericals of the topic force and pressure. So before we start solving the numericals of this topic, lesson number 3, we will see the formulas. These formulas will help you to solve the numericals. Okay, first formula for density. Density is equal to mass upon volume. Density is equal to mass upon volume. In the numerical, if density is asked to find, so you can write the formula density is equal to mass upon volume. Okay, if mass is asked in the numerical, you can write the formula mass is equal to density into volume. Mass is equal to density into volume. In some problems, they may ask you about the volume. Volume is equal to mass upon density. Volume is equal to mass upon density. Now, next formula to find relative density. Relative density is equal to density of substance. Any given substance may be a metal given in the form in the numericals, that is density of the substance upon density of water. Now density of water is a standard which is given 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. I repeat, density of water is a standard which is 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube. Okay, so that is the density of the water. When it is asked to find relative density, you have to use a formula density of substance upon density of water. Density of substance may be given in the question, and density of water, it is a standard. You have to take it as 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. Okay, so these are the formulas. Now let us see the units. Let us see the unit, that is SI unit of the following terms. SI unit of the following terms. S stands for system. I stands for international. So we are seeing about the SI unit of some physical quantity like force. Okay, the SI unit of force is Newton. When we write the full word Newton, N should be written small. When we write symbol, N should be written capital, which is equal to 1 kg meter per square second. Or we can also say that 1 kg meter per second square. Okay, then the SI unit of pressure. SI unit of pressure is equal to Newton per square meter. Newton per square meter or Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. The SI unit of pressure is also called as Pascal. SI unit of pressure is also called as Pascal. In short, we write PA. Okay, now next, the SI unit of density. SI unit of density is equal to kg per cubic meter. Kg per cubic meter. Okay, that is the SI unit of density. Okay, now when about the relative density, there is no unit. Remember, for relative density has no unit. So no need to write unit when the relative density is asked. Whatever the answer you get, you can write as it is. No need to write any unit because relative density has no unit like others, Newton, pressure and density, they have a unit, but relative density has no unit. Remember this. Okay, now next we'll see about Celsius unit. We'll see about the Celsius unit. Celsius unit, which stands for centimeter, gram, second. Celsius unit of pressure is equal to dyne per square centimeter. dyne per square centimeter. Celsius unit of density. Celsius unit of density is equal to gram per cubic centimeter. Gram per cubic centimeter. Celsius unit of force. Celsius unit of force is equal to dyne. Is equal to dyne, which is equal to 1 gram centimeter per square second. 1 gram centimeter per second square. Okay, so these are the Celsius unit and SI unit. Now we will see the numericals from the textbook. Question number 5. Complete the following table. Okay, in that table you have to read first what is given, what you are supposed to find, and then you have to put it into the formula. We'll see what is given in the table. Mass is given in kg, volume is given in cubic meter. Okay, mass is given 350 kg, volume is given in cubic meter 175 cubic meter. You have to find what you have to find? Density. Find density. Okay, that is question mark. Since you have to find the density, so we put here question mark. Now solution. Stepwise you are going to solve it. First what is given, second what you have to find out, third that is solution. Solution we know. What do we know? That we know the formula density is equal to mass upon volume. Density is equal to mass upon volume. Now put the volume, whatever the values of mass and volume. Okay, density is equal to, as per the formula, mass is given 350 kg and volume is given 175 cubic meter. Okay, so therefore you get the answer density is equal to 175 ones are and 2s are, that is 350. Okay, so we get density is equal to 2 kg per cubic meter. Density is equal to 2 kg per cubic meter. So this is the first question which is given in the table. Now we will see the second. What is given? First we will find out what is given. In that given is volume which is equal to 190 cubic meter. Density is given 4 kg per cubic meter, and you have to find mass. What you have to find? Find mass. Solution. We know what we know, that density is equal to mass upon volume. Density is equal to mass upon volume. D stands for density, M stands for mass, and V stands for volume. Okay, so we have to find mass. So mass is equal to density into volume. Mass is equal to density into volume. So mass is equal to, density is given how much? 190. Density is given 190 into volume is given how much? Volume is given 4. So when you multiply, you get the answer. Mass is equal to 760 kg. Therefore, mass is equal to 760 kg. We will see the third question given. What is given in that? Density of water, which is equal to 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. Relative density is given 5. You have to find what? Density of metal. What you have to find? Density of metal. So solution. We know that formula for finding the relative density. Okay. Now using this formula, relative density, we can find density of metal. Okay. Relative density is equal to density of metal upon density of water. Here what is told to find? Density of metal. To find what? Density of metal. So in place of relative density, the whatever the value is given, you have to substitute. Okay, that is 5, which is equal to density of metal upon density of water, which is equal to 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. Okay, you have to find density of metal. So when you have to find density of metal, you have to multiply this 5 into 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter to find density of metal. When we take density of metal to this side, the 5 will be multiplied to this 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. So therefore, when we take this density of metal here, this 5 will be multiplied with 10 raised to 3 kg into cubic meter. So therefore, density of metal is equal to 5 into 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. That is the answer for density of metal. Okay. Now next question we'll see fourth question. We are going to see the fourth question from the table. What is given? Density of metal, which is equal to 8.5 into 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter, and given density of water, which is equal to 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube, which is per meter cube. That is density of water, which is given 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube. Okay, now you have to find relative density, which is equal to question mark. So solution, we know relative density is equal to density of metal upon density of water So density of metal, which is given 8.5, substitute the value in place of density of metal 8.5 into 10 raised to 3, and density of water, which is equal to 10 raised to 3. When you cancel this 10 raised to 3 and 10 raised to 3, left is what? 8.5. So relative density is equal to 8.5. As I told you in the formula, relative density has no any unit. So no need to write any unit. Relative density is equal to 8.5. Okay. We will see the sixth question, which is given in the table. Let us see what is given. Given density of metal, which is equal to 10.8 into 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. Density of water, which is equal to 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. You have to find relative density of metal. What you have to find? Relative density of metal. So solution, we know the formula of relative density of metal. So relative density of metal is equal to density of metal upon density of water. So density of metal, which is given 10.8 into 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter, and density of water, which is given 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter. Okay, now this 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter, 10 raised to 3 kg per cubic meter, they get cancelled, and left value is 10.8. So we get answer relative density of metal is equal to 10.8. See, as I told you, for relative density we don't write unit. So there is no unit, because when we consider the ratio of two physical quantities, when we are considering the ratio of the physical quantity, that is a density, the ratio of physical quantity, that is a density, at that time we don't write unit, since that is density is taken in both sides, that is a ratio of density. So at that time we don't write any unit. So there is no unit for relative density. The answer we get relative density of metal, which is equal to 10.8. Question number 7. Question given in the textbook is volume of an object is 20 cubic centimeter and the mass of object is 50 gram. Density of water is 1 gram cubic centimeter per cubic centimeter. Will the object float on water or sink in water? Okay, so from this question we'll see what is given. Given volume of object, which is equal to 20 cubic centimeter, volume of object is equal to 20 cubic centimeter given in the question. Mass of the object which is equal to 50 gram. Mass of object is equal to 50 gram. Density of water is also given, which is equal to 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Can be written in this form or in this form. 1 gram, this minus indicate 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, that is density of water. Now from this question we understood that we should find the density of the object first. We should find the density of the object to find whether the object float in water or sink in the water. To find that, we have to find the density of the object. So we know that density of object denoted by the symbol rho. This is called as rho. For density of object we use a symbol that is rho. Now we know the formula of density, which is equal to, or density of mass is equal to mass of object upon mass of the volume of the object. Density of object is equal to mass of the object upon volume of the object. Now mass of the object is given, which is equal to 50 gram. Volume of object 20 cubic centimeter. 20 cubic centimeter. Now density of object, which is equal to 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter. 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter. When we solve this, we get here answer 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, so you know that density of water is equal to 1 gram per cubic centimeter, but we got density of object which is equal to 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter. Means density of object is 2.5 gram per cubic centimeter. Density of water is equal to 1 gram per cubic centimeter. That is, density of object is greater than the density of the object. So when the density of the object is greater than the density of water, the object will sink in the water. The object will sink in the water. That is the answer. Question number 8. The volume of plastic covered sealed box is 350 cubic centimeter and the box has a mass 500 gram. Will the box float on water or sink in the water? We have to find. What will be the mass of water displayed by the box? Okay, after reading the question, we come to know that what is given. Volume of box, which is equal to 350 cubic centimeter. Mass of box 500 gram. Now we have to find the density of box and mass of water displayed by the box. These two things we have to find. When we read the question, we come to know that we have to find these two things. Okay, for that, density of box is equal to mass of box upon volume of box. Now mass of box is given 500 gram. Volume of box is given about 350 cubic centimeter. We get that when we cancel this 0, 50 upon 35. So that is 5 7s are 35 and 5 10s are 50. So we get 10 by 7. 10 by 7 gram per cubic centimeter. That is density of box, which is equal to 10 by 7 gram per cubic centimeter, which is equal to 1.4 gram per cubic centimeter. Means density of box is greater than that of density of water. You know that density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. But we got density of box is 1.4 gram per cubic centimeter. Means the volume of water, since the density of box is greater than the density of the box will sink in water. Density of box is greater than that of water, the box will sink in the water. Now we will see about volume. The volume of water displayed by the box that is volume of box is equal to 350 cubic centimeter. So density is equal to mass upon volume. Now we have to find mass. Mass is equal to density into volume. Density into volume. So mass of water displayed by the box will be equal to 1 gram. 1 gram per cubic centimeter. 1 gram per cubic centimeter. This is 1 gram per cubic centimeter into 350 cubic centimeter, which is equal to 350 gram. Which is equal to 350 gram.